Today I wanna remember Eazy-E. Eazy-E was someone from Compton. We all enjoyed his music, and we all thought he was a gangster. He was a thug. Everybody plays his songs, and everybody remembers everything about Eazy-E. Well, I didn't actually ever meet him, but I remember the day he died. Ahí está enterrado my tío Enrique. Ahí está Steven. Está mi tía María. And other family members. And Rose Hills, right there off on Rose and Peck, allá por el 65 and the 60. Pero ahora, I remember growing up when Eazy-E died. We were all shocked and depressed and everything. And I remember I had my celebrity. That's when we used to do beer runs right off the 60 and where the gas stations were. Was to pump up our gas and take off, because we pumped first and then we paid. And when it was in self-service, tenemos que entrar to go pay our gas and everything. Sometimes we just to go act like we were gonna pay, get some beer, and after we filled up and take off. Well, I remember one day we're cruising, and actually we're playing his songs and everything, and we found out that Compton Crib, Eazy-E had passed away, and they were doing his funeral here in Rose Hills. Thousands of cars lined up, traffic jam for Mr. Tupac and Mr. Eazy-E. I've been fortunate to go to very famous people, be around them, lived in their time. Eazy-E got AIDS, and so he died. He partied a lot and everything. Back then, everybody was getting AIDS, like Magic Johnson and all these famous. Because of them, we found the cure and killed the disease, because they put blood, sweat, money into it, and their time and a lot of attention. But Mr. Eazy-E is buried right there in Rose Hills. I got to bump and grind all his music, and I felt he died at a young age también. And I hope that everybody remembers Mr. Eazy-E and bumps his songs and remembers him, throws a beer, a little 40 down the curb for him, you know what I mean? And it's one of my famous people that I live with. Another person that died, Kobe Bryant, too young. There's a lot. Biggie, fucking Tupac. We have a lot of actors, a lot of singers that died at an early age, and I'm gonna be posting this video, and obviously it's gonna have all my celebrities that of my lifetime growing up, and I want everybody to know that those were our times. We knew when they died. We were there, and we get to treasure all the moments. Rest in peace, Eazy-E, Mr. Tupac, Mr. Biggie's, and this year's 2023, and they barely found out who killed Tupac, his last survivor, and and his case is closed. And hopefully you guys enjoy a little part of history, a little part of my childhood life, and my music, my singers, and the people I grew up with. Banyuks, hopefully you are hearing these videos and get to enjoy Mr. Eazy-E and Tupac. Rest in peace.
Eazy-E's life was brief and eventful. Born Eric Lynn Wright in 1964, Eazy-E changed the rap world. Seemingly nothing can touch the unassailable legacy of Eazy-E, the godfather of gangsta rap. Eric Wright, otherwise known as Eazy-E, was born in Compton, California, a dangerous place to come of age in the 80s. After dropping out of high school in the 10th grade, he reportedly became a drug dealer in order to survive. Wright's future manager, Jerry Heller, wrote in his memoir, "You had to have a role. You had to be thug, playa, athlete, gangsta, or dope man." In the mid-80s, Wright set up a makeshift music studio in the garage of his parents' home, where he made his first recordings. He formed Ruthless Records with Jerry Heller in 1986, partly funding the company with money he made from dealing drugs, according to Vibe. He soon began collaborating with two local musicians who would come to be known as Dr. Dre and Ice Cube.
As long as it's violence, it's gonna be rap music, gangster rap music, whatever.
They called themselves NWA. In 1988, NWA's album Straight Outta Compton went double platinum and pulled gangsta rap into the public spotlight.
But despite being banned in many places, NWA sold 3 million copies of their Straight Outta Compton album.
The rap group gained more infamy after the FBI issued NWA's distributor a warning letter after the release of The Police. Controversy followed NWA like a shadow. A few members faced criminal charges in the early 90s, including Dr. Dre, who became embroiled in a legal scandal after attacking rap artist and TV personality Dee Barnes, then a host of a rap show in 1991.
Jay grabbed me by my hair and started slamming me up against the wall.
After assaulting a record producer and a police officer, meanwhile, Eazy-E found another way to court criticism. In 1991, he attended a fundraising lunch for then-President George H.W. Bush, and even donated to his cause.
Before the Republicans realized it was all a computer foul-up, Eazy-E just sent in the money and was made an official member.
Basically what I did is I paid $1,500 for $1 million worth of prep.
NWA didn't last. In 1989, Ice Cube left the group after a dispute about royalties. The rap group continued releasing music without him, with several tracks attacking Ice Cube for his perceived betrayal. Cube responded in turn, criticizing NWA, Jerry Heller, and Eazy on a number of solo tracks, most notably on No Vaseline. In 1992, Dre also became unhappy with Ruthless Records. He and fellow NWA member, the DOC, left to join Suge Knight's label, Death Row Records.
Suge tried to destroy my record company with the help of others, Dre.
Only 6 years after Eazy-E had started NWA, the rap group was over.
What happened with NWA? Basically, the breakup, I think it was like egos. I don't know.
As early as 1994, Eazy began experiencing the symptoms of an apparent bout of asthma. It wasn't until early 1995, however, that he finally checked himself into the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. To his surprise, the doctors diagnosed him with AIDS.
A hardcore rapper who celebrates sex, crime, and violence in his music is in a hospital tonight with AIDS.
Eazy's condition worsened quickly. Knowing the end was near, he issued a statement to fans, warning them to, quote, learn about what's real when it comes to AIDS, and signing off with a final message. Just remember, it's your real time and your real life. In 2016, his son, Lil Eazy-E, recalled his father's final moments in an interview with Vlad TV.
I went to see him, and really more so just him kind of crying than me crying. So, you know what I mean? It's just, there was no more words.
They took all of that street knowledge and hustling on the streets and brought it over to this thing that we was doing, you know what I'm saying? And super smart, creative.
Eric Wright's spirit lives on in his 7 children, including his daughter, rap artist E.B. Wright, who began working on a documentary about her father's life in 2013. In 2015, she told the website That's Hot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just pretty much going to touch on every little thing that people want to know about and things that people don't even know that they want to know about yet. It's going to be very jaw-dropping, absolutely.
That same year, Eazy-E was the subject of the Oscar-nominated film Straight Outta Compton, which charted the rise of NWA and was dedicated to Eazy. Actor Jason Mitchell portrayed him in the film.
Not only do I get to rehumanize him, but I also get the ultimate challenge as an actor to really embody that person.
Check out one of our newest videos right
That's right. Because the love we have for you deep within us. We live on forever. Yeah. And never die. Because we can't keep your legacy alive and conquer on the map. I'm feeling you, E. That's right. Thanks for that mental talent. Yeah. When I say lose forever, I go way, way back to before you pioneered gangster rap. All that. So rest in peace knowing that what you started musically, we gon' finish. Most definitely. Yeah. That's right. So trust that what lies behind us and lies before us are tiny. Can't love,